Hello, everyone, and welcome to Common Sense News. My name is Doug Compton, and today I want to talk about the DNC and what's going on over there. I made a post on Facebook a while back that I thought the DNC was gonna try a last ditch effort and throw in somebody like Hillary or a Michelle Obama because they know that they are in trouble and things are only getting worse for them. Hillary Clinton, despite what she says, on these talk shows that she keeps going on, I don't think she has any support. I really don't, and I'm not talking about everyday people. There's people and well, probably just in Hollywood and super left wing places like that support her. But anybody that's worth an endorsement, I don't think she would get any of that because it's pretty obvious the corruption that has come to life about her. And if you don't believe me, just look at the numbers of the Clinton Foundation. I mean, their donations are less than zero. They are losing money, and it used to be some like anywhere between 300 and 500 million dollars a year that the Clinton Foundation was receiving. And as soon as she lost, that went to zero immediately. And now they're in the negative territory, and you can check that out for yourself. Michelle Obama has said repeatedly that she does not want to run. So the thought of that is looking less and less likely. But we still have till Super Tuesday. I mean, they could throw their hat in the ring on Super Tuesday. The DNC has accepted socialism as their platform. And they can't turn back from that. They have gone too far. Even blue collar moderate Joe is, talking about socialist policies, even though you can see right through him that he doesn't even believe himself. So the leading socialist on the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders, he's got massive support. And I wanted to talk about what a Bernie Sanders presidency would look like. Obviously, to us on the right, we're pretty aware that it would be a complete disaster. But if it ends up being Trump versus Bernie, this upcoming election is going to be vicious. I mean, you think the last one was bad. This is going to be vicious. Everything that, whoever the nominees are have said or tweeted or anything, they're going to be digging up dirt on each other left and right. It's going to be vicious. As far as Bernie Sanders winning the presidency, I don't think he has a chance. And here's why. He has a lot of supporters, but all of his supporters are either, people that are just ignorant and just don't really understand, or college kids that have been indoctrinated into thinking that socialism is, a good idea. And lucky for the rest of us, college kids don't vote. But I don't think there's not a chance that Bernie could get enough support from the moderates, the moderate Democrats, the independents, the people that don't like Trump for whatever reason. And you also got to understand, only like a third of the country's population even gets out and votes. If they see those people that don't vote, if they see that there's a chance that there's a communist that's going to be president, they're going to get off the couch and they're going to go vote for Trump. Because they don't want communism. Nobody wants communism except for communists, of course. So I don't think he could get enough support. I don't think he can get enough support. The supporters that Bernie has are very very adamant and are hardcore supporters. But like I said, he cannot get the moderates on his side, and that's his biggest challenge, and that's what he needs to do. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that Bernie wins. Bernie presidency would be a disaster. Obviously, the stock market would crash immediately. All of those companies would leave the country and go somewhere else. Who knows? Small businesses, big businesses alike. And look, I'm not a fan of Wall Street either. But one way or the other, if you have a job, one way or the other, you are connected to Wall Street. Your boss's 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 boss is connected to Wall Street. So you're talking massive, massive job loss. And they would leave the country without hesitation. And I think the DNC knows that. They know that someone as socialist as Bernie, and that's why the DNC hates him so much. You know, the DNC is in control of this 100%. I mean, you had what's her face, Tulsi Gabbard, polling at 8%, and they wouldn't even let her on the debate stage. While Tom Steyer, I believe, Tom Steyer, polling at 2%, he was on the debate stage. What's up with that? It's because they answered to the DNC. And the reason the DNC is in control is because the DNC can accept as many donations as they want. You can donate as much as you want to the DNC. To the candidates themselves, there's all sorts of laws and rules, and it's, up to a certain amount, it's got to be public information, but not for the DNC. The DNC, you could donate millions and millions and millions, and it doesn't matter. So the DNC is in complete control, and they are getting very desperate. They were desperate from the very beginning, and their desperation is only gonna get worse. And we got, what, 9 months to go, and it's only gonna get worse. I mean, this is gonna be quite a show to watch with the Durham and Barr and Huber investigations going on. There's been a lot of attacks on Q lately. A lot. Like a very unusual amount of attacks on Q lately. So I think something big is coming. And that's just going to hurt the DNC even more. I mean, this is crazy. I think it could get so bad for the Democratic Party that this could be the end of the Democratic Party completely. They're gone. No more party. It's not even a party anymore. We could get to that. We could get to November, and I mean, who even knows who's going to be on the ballot besides Trump? Just some random I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? All I know is that it's going to be fun for me to watch. So we may even get to a point where there's not even to where there's like almost not even an election. I mean, with just Trump on the ballot and some, you know, maybe some third party candidate or something. I mean, who knows what happened? Who knows what's going to happen? But if it does end up being Bernie and Trump, Bernie is not going to get the support of the moderates in the flyover states. No way. No way. It's going to be a landslide for Trump. Even bigger than last time. And not just because of his the performance that he's had so far in the almost 4 years that he's been president. Not just because of that, but because of the attacks on Trump supporters. I mean, think about it. If you live in a liberal um, district, which is pretty much any big city, and you're a Trump supporter, you can't state that publicly. You can't tell your coworkers that you're a Trump supporter. They'll call you names. They'll, I don't know, mess with your car. They're, I mean, the Democrats are vicious, and they are vicious towards Trump supporters. So I think there are millions of Trump supporters in these left wing districts and left wing cities that just aren't public about it, and because they can't. And but when it comes time to vote, and they go into that voting booth and they push that button and pull that lever, and no one knows who they voted for because they're behind the curtain or however your state does it, it's going to be in the millions. It's going to be a landslide for Trump. All right, and that's it for today. Please like and subscribe. And again, thank you for listening.